Welcome back to Doggy for Life, where we dig into everything dog lovers need to know, from training tips to breed deep dives. If you're the proud parent of a small, fluffy pup with a confident strut and a royal attitude, chances are you've met the Shih Tzu. Today, we're spotlighting one of the world's most adored toy breeds. The Shih Tzu is more than just a cuddly companion. It's a breed steeped in history, personality, and charm. With their long flowing coats, signature chrysanthemum face, and affectionate temperament, these dogs have captured hearts across the world for generations. But did you know there's a lot more beneath that fluffy exterior? In this video, we're counting down 10 fascinating and lesser-known facts about Shih Tzus. Some of these may surprise you, and all of them will deepen your appreciation for this ancient, lovable breed. Whether you're a Shih Tzu enthusiast, a new dog parent, or just someone who appreciates doggy facts, you're in the right place. 1. They were bred for royalty. Shih Tzus weren't just popular pets. They were once the prized possessions of Chinese emperors. In ancient China, owning a Shih Tzu was a sign of nobility. They were kept exclusively inside palace walls, where they were treated like royalty themselves. They were even assigned personal attendants. These dogs were bred specifically to look like the lions in Chinese art, symbols of protection and power. Their flat faces, flowing manes, and confident stature weren't just cute, they were meaningful. Royals believed the Shih Tzu brought good luck and spiritual energy. The breed was so treasured that they were rarely, if ever, seen outside the imperial court. They were often featured in palace paintings and embroidered on royal clothing. Even today, Shih Tzus carry themselves with a kind of built-in dignity that's hard to ignore. 2. They have an ancient history. With a history tracing back over 1,000 years, the Shih Tzu is one of the oldest dog breeds on Earth. Some historians believe their lineage may stretch as far back as 600 BC. That means Shih Tzus have been warming laps long before the invention of electricity, modern medicine, or even the printing press. Originally developed in Tibet, the breed was gifted to Chinese emperors by Tibetan monks, where it was refined and elevated to royal status. Shih Tzus appear in countless Chinese paintings and scrolls, often alongside other symbolic animals like dragons and cranes. Their long history also means they've had centuries to adapt to human companionship. That's one reason why modern Shih Tzus are so in tune with people. They were literally bred to be loving companions for generations upon generations. 3. Shih Tzus are surprisingly tough. Don't let their silky coats and petite size fool you. Shih Tzus are built like tanks in a teacup. They have a solid, muscular body under all that fluff, with a broad chest, straight back, and powerful little legs. They can withstand more than people expect from such a small breed. Their sturdiness makes them great for families with children. While rough handling should always be avoided, Shih Tzus generally handle normal play better than many other toy breeds. They won't break easily, like some of the more fragile lapdogs. They're also known to be surprisingly resilient. Many Shih Tzus recover quickly from illness or injury, and they're often described as tough little cookies. This strength, combined with their loving nature, makes them both cuddly and capable. 4. They have a distinctive chrysanthemum face. One of the most iconic features of the Shih Tzu is its chrysanthemum face, a term used to describe the way the hair grows outward in all directions from their flat nose. It creates a flower-like pattern, which is not only unique, but completely adorable. This facial structure is a result of selective breeding and gives them that round, wide-eyed appearance people find irresistible. However, it also contributes to some health quirks. The short snout can make them prone to breathing issues and overheating, especially in humid climates. Owners should always keep an eye out for signs of labored breathing and avoid strenuous activity during hot days. That said, many Shih Tzus live full, healthy lives with no major issues, as long as they're well cared for and not pushed beyond their limits. 5. Their coats come in many colors and may change. One of the most delightful surprises for new Shih Tzu owners is how many different coat colors they come in. Shih Tzus can be gold, black, liver, red, silver, brindle, or combinations of any of these. Some have striking markings like masks or blazes, making each one truly unique. But here's where it gets fun. Many Shih Tzus change color as they age. A puppy that starts out dark brown may gradually lighten to tan or even cream. This fade is part of the breed's genetic makeup and adds a layer of surprise to raising a Shih Tzu. While their coat is undeniably beautiful, it does require upkeep. Daily brushing is ideal, especially if you keep their coat long. Professional grooming every 4 to 6 weeks is also recommended. A puppy cut is a popular option that keeps them cute and manageable. 6. Shih Tzus are affectionately clingy. These little dogs were bred to be lap warmers, and that purpose hasn't changed. Shih Tzus are incredibly people-focused and tend to form intense bonds with their humans. They love following you from room to room, sitting by your feet, or curling up in your lap for hours. They're not just affectionate, they're loyal to the point of being clingy. This trait is endearing to many, but can be challenging for owners who work long hours or travel often. A lonely Shih Tzu can become anxious, depressed, or even develop behavioral issues. That's why it's important to give them plenty of attention and provide enrichment when you're away. Interactive toys, doggy playdates, or even a second pet can help satisfy their need for connection. 7. They're low-shedding and hypoallergenic, sort of. Shih Tzus are often called hypoallergenic, and while no dog is completely free of allergens, Shih Tzus come close. Their hair grows like human hair and falls out less frequently than fur. This means less dander in the air and fewer allergy flare-ups for sensitive owners. They're also great for neat freaks. You won't find their hair all over your clothes, furniture, and car. However, the trade-off is grooming. Their coat requires daily brushing to avoid tangles, mats, or skin irritation. If you want the benefits of low shedding without the full-time brushing commitment, a short cut is a great compromise. Either way, this breed is one of the cleanest and least odorous small dogs around. 8. They're friendly with nearly everyone. Another standout trait? Their friendliness. Shih Tzus are typically welcoming, curious, and eager to make new friends, both human and canine. They're not known to be aggressive or overly territorial. This makes them a great choice for families with children, seniors, or even multi-pet households. They tend to be gentle with babies and tolerant of noise, although early socialization always helps. With strangers, they may bark at first, but quickly warm up once they sense there's no threat. In a world full of yappy or nervous small dogs, the Shih Tzu's balanced temperament is a breath of fresh air. 9. They're not always easy to train. As intelligent as they are, Shih Tzus have a mind of their own. They're independent thinkers, which can come off as stubbornness. In truth, they just like to do things on their terms, and sometimes they'll test you to see if you'll bend. That doesn't mean they can't be trained. On the contrary, many Shih Tzus learn commands and tricks quite well, but only if training is positive, consistent, and full of praise. Harsh discipline doesn't work with this breed. Treats, toys, and a cheerful voice will go much further than force or repetition. Once you find what motivates them, you'll be surprised at how much they can do. 10. They live long, loving lives. Shih Tzus have one of the longest life expectancies among small breeds. Many live well into their teens, with 12 to 16 years being common and some reaching 18 or more. This long lifespan is a huge gift for dog lovers. It means more time to bond, love, and grow with your pup. But it also means a long-term commitment to health care, nutrition, and emotional well-being. With the right care, your Shih Tzu will remain playful, affectionate, and full of life well into their golden years. It's a journey that's absolutely worth it. And there you have it, 10 deeply fascinating facts about Shih Tzus that go far beyond the fluff. From their royal origins to their loyal hearts, these dogs are so much more than just lap warmers. They're resilient, loving, expressive, and endlessly entertaining. If you're lucky enough to share your life with a Shih Tzu, you already know how special they are. And if you're thinking of bringing one home, now you know exactly what to expect from this delightful breed. Thanks for joining us on today's journey through the world of Shih Tzus. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another episode of Doggy for Life. See you next time, and give your pup a big hug from us.